snakes. I'm trying to think of a snake football player. Devontae Adams. No, I love Devontae. Not Devontae's cool. We'll talk about the Bengals first.
Bengals.
Right? Yeah. Bengals was on Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Against
No.
Dolphins.
Let's start off with Packers Bucks, and then we'll move on to
the Packers Bucks game.
Yeah, and we'll move on to the Bengals. Did you watch that game?
I did. It was a shit show.
It was terrible. They looked awful. If you know me, I'm a fantastic Green Bay fan. You know, me and Aaron Rodgers were close. We text every single day. I tweet at him. I'm like, Aaron, throw the damn ball. Yeah. So it was rough. It was rough from the start. So we went to a restaurant, me and him, because I think you were
probably working.
Yeah, working.
Was this Sunday?
Sunday. You were at work.
I was at work. Yeah.
So don't say where we work, where you work, or I work. Just
obviously not.
Just let it die. So, we work at McDonald's. Which one we work at, you'll find out.
There's too many.
Yeah, we don't actually work at McDonald's. No. We're just there a lot.
I would never.
What's wrong with working at McDonald's? You get a Big Mac.
It's pretty shitty Big Mac.
Shut up.
I like Big Macs.
Yeah, what's wrong with the Big Macs? Fun fact, get yourself 10-piece nugget, get tartar sauce with it. Immaculate. Smackaroos. Amar didn't believe me, and then I put him on it, and
it's not top tier for me, but
it's top tier.
It's pretty good. For you it's top tier.
No, it's S tier. It's S tier. It's 100%. You got S, A, B, C, F, S tier.
How is this? What kind of tiers do you have?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, they look terrible. I get that there was injuries, and the Buccaneers didn't look great either.
Well, they were missing their top 3 wide receivers.
Were they missing them yesterday too?
They had Mike Evans back. Julio Jones, he played. He didn't do anything though.
You're talking about yesterday? Yeah, they had all their receivers.
They were missing one guy though, Miller guy, but
were the Packers were missing Sammy Watkins, right?
Yeah.
Not that
at that time, I think, but he might be.
I don't think he's back.
Not yet. I think he might be next week.
He's not coming back.
He is.
He's injury prone. He's going to come back, play a game, and leave again. That was the fear of when drafting Sammy Watkins. I think that the name of the game of drafting Sammy Watkins was just getting somebody who's fast enough to stretch the field.
Are we sure you're talking about the same player?
Sammy Watkins.
Yes.
Wide receiver.
He played on the Chiefs. So you did not draft him.
I didn't mean draft.
I meant sign.
Sign, transfer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Draft.
Gotcha.
Whatever. Yeah. So he's old.
Just want to make sure for viewers.
I'm not a moron. What's his name? Dobbs?
Yeah.
Dobbs. He was the first. He was the first draft pick that we got, right?
Yes. Wide receiver.
What a great pick. I don't know what time did you get home yesterday when watching? I don't know if you saw, but he fumbled. I don't know if you saw that.
Did he fumble? I was like
last night.
Yeah, it was not a good throw by Aaron Rodgers, but he
By the
caught
way,
it.
he looked terrible yesterday too. He was terrible.
I don't think he's got any receivers.
Well, I mean, he's got nowhere to throw the ball to. Not that Dobbs is bad. Is a bad player. He's a good player, but
just young.
He's young. He's gonna make mistakes, and so is the rest. So when your number one weapon is Lazard and Cobb, there might be an issue. Not that those guys are bad, but let's be honest. Cobb looked pretty good yesterday.
He looked all right.
And Lazard and those guys are good players.
Lazard looks good.
Yeah, Lazard looks good. Cobb looks good. Lazard looks good. Cobbs look good. But they're not Devontae Adams.
Yeah, they're not a number one wide receiver.
Yeah, and I understand that the name of the game, you're never going to find somebody who's going to replace Devontae Adams. You're just trying to find a whole bunch of players to replace Devontae Adams. But when those two are still the main guys you are throwing to, there's an issue. You need to spread across more. You can't just throw to those guys strictly if he throws at all. So they're playing the Bucs. I think Matt LaFleur's game plan is that, okay, Aaron Rodgers is nobody to throw to. We're just going to run the ball a whole bunch. And Jones and A.J. Dillon, immaculate. I love Quadzilla himself. He just absolutely trucks through everybody he goes through. But that's not going to work every single time. That's not going to work 30% of the time. It's going to work a solid 25% of the time you do it if you're trying to get more than 2 yards. So I don't understand the game plan. If it's first down, sure. Give the ball to Aaron Jones. See if you can get out of there. Give it to A.J. Dillon. See if he could absolutely just choke somebody out with his Godzilla-sized legs and then just absolutely truck through. But if you're done with the first down, throw the ball. You're Aaron Rodgers. You're the greatest in the world. Just throw the ball. They didn't do it. And you know what's funny is yesterday when they were playing, you know when they started finding success?
When they threw it?
When they threw the ball. Unless they threw it to Dobbs, who drops it in the end zone. If one more of these rookies, it's not the easiest thing in the world. I understand. I'm not a football player. I'm an out-of-shape, out-of-his-prime soccer player who's still immaculate at everything he does. And if I wanted to, I could play in the Premier League, and I would defend Manchester City from absolutely murdering my team. Can't believe I got up early to watch that game. I went to bed before halftime ended. So,
speaking of early games, are you watching the game next week? Doesn't Green Bay play early?
they're in London, so I guess. I don't know what time they play.
Like 8:30.
It's 8:30 because yesterday the Vikings and Saints played, and that was a good game.
Double post.
The double crossbar just to end the game, so they don't go to overtime. Oh my gosh, he had to kick a 61-foot field goal just to tie it up, and then he had to kick a 60-foot field goal just to tie it up again so they can go to overtime. And it was like, man, you're asking a lot for this field goal for this kicker here.
Sunday, October 9th.
But yeah, it should be 8:30 since depending on the time zone.
I'll be watching a little bit of that game. I gotta go somewhere. So, I don't know. Like, I get it. They're still trying to figure out. It's week 4. Fine. We're trying to figure it out still. Defense is great.
Oh,
Yeah.
Defense
they're awesome. Yeah.
is immaculate. They're top 5 defense in the league, probably. Right?
Something like
Up
that.
there.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
They're up there. Top 10.
So they play great. Defense is great. Special teams is pretty good compared to what they did against San Francisco, which I guess last year, I think that I don't know what happened. Maybe Aaron Rodgers gave them like a bad Christmas present, so they decided to just hand the team to the 49ers or hand the game to the 49ers or something like that.
Yeah.
They look great this year.
Crosby's hitting his field goals this year. He's not shanking them.
Yeah, Crosby's smoking it.
Last year, it was like one per game he'd miss.
Yeah, it was rough last year, but he's good this year, and he's good every year, but
Yeah, last year.
yeah, I get it. And then, defense looks great. Special teams looks great. Offense has shit to work on, which is weird. Want to know why it's weird? Because you have Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback. Just throw the ball. Just throw it. I get it. Like, your wide receivers are young. They're not going to catch it every single time unless you're throwing to Lazard and Cobb, who are experienced, and that's why he's throwing to them. I understand. Risk it. Throw the ball. It's fine. They know what they're doing. The kids have played before, but did they ever throw the ball in the Buck game? They threw it like occasionally.
It was like on third down.
Well, it was the whole game was just two defenses playing together, because Bucks defense will play well, and then the Packs defense will play well. So there's no offense.
Well,
that's why it came up 12-10. There was no. I don't think there was. I think there might have been 1 or 2 touchdowns that game. That's it.
It was bad. It was bad.
Running the ball on the Bucks too is hard. They got some big guys up there that are good.
I mean, the Bucks lost because we got a couple picks, and Tom Brady wasn't great that game either because he didn't have his weapons.
I think if they had their weapons, they would win.
Probably, but they would win. But also the Green Bay defense is great, so I don't know.
What is Green Bay, 3-1?
Yeah,
right now, yeah.
They're gonna figure it out eventually. I don't know how. I think that the name of the game is wait till he comes back from injury, but really go for Odell.
Oh, yeah. Again,
really go for Odell.
He's not supposed to come back until week 12.
That's
because
fine.
of his ACL injury. I think.
Really?
Yeah, like week 10. Because that's almost
It's a 9-month injury.
He got injured in February.
Yeah, he got injured.
Oh, wow, you're right.
Yeah, postseason. He got injured.
So, yeah.
Can we pick him up that late in the season?
Yeah, he's a free agent. I believe so.
I mean, they're gonna need him. I don't know if Odell goes to Lambeau Field in December, but it's.
I mean, he was
freezing outside.
He was in New York for how many years? And that's freezing up there.
It's not the same. Oh my God, Lambeau's like -25. I don't know how. It's almost inhabitable. I don't know how people live there.
They get used to it, just like how we get used to Missouri weather. It's a shit show. We don't know what's next. We wake up, we have to put a coat on, and then in the middle of the day we have a sweatshirt or something, and then at 4 p.m. we're a t-shirt and shorts, and then we'll do that whole cycle again.
I want it to get cold. I want to go back to the fall weather.
It'll get cold in a few weeks or so, but not as cold as Green Bay.
Yeah. So Green Bay, hopefully they figure it out in the next coming weeks. We beat the Buccaneers. Thank God I got to watch Aaron Rodgers beat Tom Brady. That was nice.
Rare times, but
it got a little nerve-wracking at the end there because, of course, Tom Brady does his little thing where he likes to just flip a switch and become incredible again out of nowhere.
He had 8 passes in a row.
Yeah, throws 8 completed passes in a row in the span of 2 minutes, almost wins the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's incredible. Their record's not great, which is weird considering that they're an incredible team. It's early. They lose so yesterday they lost to the Chiefs.
Chiefs are good, though.
Pat Mahomes is good. This guy...
Oh.
This guy is...
This guy did like a whole 360 and then threw the ball.
Yeah, and made a complete pass. He's an alien. I don't understand watching him how he does the things that he does. He is unbelievable. Give me Aaron Rodgers every day. But I like watching Pat Mahomes play is really fun to watch because you don't know what he's gonna do.
He's crazy.
Yeah, he might do a backflip and throw a completed pass. But yeah, man. But Bucks looked pretty good yesterday. It's just I don't know. They're trying to figure it out.
I think yesterday was a good game for him though, because I feel like the first few games Tom Brady's just been slouching.
They scored pretty good, except just the Chiefs.
I think he's hurt.
He scored more.
I heard Brady was hurt.
He hurt his arm yesterday a little bit.
Oh, so
he got blindsided.
Something essential for a quarterback. That's good.
Yeah, it was his right shoulder. That's it.
Yeah.
Wait, just wait until
just throw it the
this
other
next week.